The story of Australia. The Convicts.
From different climes or widespread seas we come, though not with much éclat or beat of drum. True patriots all, for it be understood, we left our country for our country's good.
Those words were written by one of young Australia's more unusual convict settlers. His name was George Barrington.
Convicts History Project is centred on a 10-minute audio-visual narrative that combines 83 artwork images with narration, music and sound effects to tell the story of the types of convicts transported to New South Wales under the harsh British laws of the late 18th century, the appalling conditions experienced on board the convict ships during the long voyage to New South Wales, the problems that became apparent with the attempts to grow grain crops in the settlement at Sydney Cove, the rationing of food, and the measures Governor Phillip introduced to discourage stealing when supplies were short, the desperate attempts by the convicts to escape, and the dangers they faced from the spears of the Aborigines and the harsh Australian bush, the usually harsh justice in the new colony, and the punishments applied for minor and serious offences, the ticket of leave system and the opportunities available to well-behaved, hard-working convicts to be given a complete pardon and a grant of land.
In this way, many of the convicts who made their way to New South Wales in the stinking hulks of convict ships eventually became prosperous farmers or merchants, men of responsibility. And so, many a convict, banished from England, eventually helped to form the backbone of the Australian nation. A good many of the convicts were simply rogues, but others were men of courage and perseverance. They had to be to survive. Do you think that many of these qualities brought to Australia's shores by the convicts have been passed down to today's generations?
Convicts History Project challenges learners to create their own versions of the narrative by replacing all or any of the 83 artwork images in the original program with images that they have either drawn or painted themselves, or those that they have searched for and chosen as replacements that in their judgment best illustrates that section of the narrative. Each image of the narrative has an accompanying notes page, which assists learners to develop patterns of historical reasoning by encouraging them to ask questions, foster debate, use evidence to support a position, and to communicate that position effectively. Each narrative contains an assessment page where teachers can communicate with the students and assign lessons of work and give instructions on how the work is to be carried out, and provide assistance and constructive criticism of the work in progress and give a written assessment of the completed project. The same assessment page is used for all frames in the narrative, allowing teachers to assess the student's entire project in the one assessment document by referring to the frame numbers. All work carried out in the image import and notes and assessment pages is automatically saved when the program is quit. For more information on this resource, watch the About This Program video or visit our website at admarkeducation.com.